We're just going to very quickly wrap up the idea of replications by taking a look at replications that are important examples of replications outside of the psychology lab. And we looked at it last time with the different types of replications and boundary conditions. And there actually is replications in the real world. And the Me Too movement actually provided some real life examples of the importance of replications and also the importance of false memory. So if you're ever wondering what the impact might be of the work that we're doing here, it was very well illustrated and strongly illustrated in the retrial of Bill Cosby. So when Bill Cosby first went to trial, he wasn't acquitted, it wasn't a mistrial, it was a hung jury. There was a hung jury for the first trial. They could not come to a verdict, they could not convict. So he was retried later, and this time he was found guilty on, 3 counts of sexual assault. So we can see first here the idea of replication. He was tried once, they didn't reach any verdict. He was tried a second time, they came up with a guilty verdict that time. So that sort of replicability or lack of replicability calls into question certain areas of law and justice and how the legal system is actually operating. So that's the idea of replications. It is also a very nice example of the importance of false memories, because in the trial, Bill Cosby's accuser denies that she was framing him in retrial. This is Andrea Constand, and she was one of the key witnesses in this retrial. And much of her testimony depended upon what happened on a single night when she visited Cosby's estate. And she mentioned that when she came to the house, she phoned ahead to have him unlock the gates so that she could come in. And they checked her phone records. So it goes, Constant told police in 2015 that she called Cosby from a university-issued cell phone just before she arrived at his house on the night of the alleged assault to ensure the gate would be open. But Constant's phone records show she did not make any calls to Cosby's mansion that month. Constant explained that she may have been mistaken, that there were times Cosby told her in advance that the gate would be open and she often reached him at another number. So this is an example of a false memory. So our understanding of false memories indicate that you can make an error like this with not an intentional lie. So the one interpretation of this is that she's intentionally lying. She's intentionally trying to frame him because she is saying that she remembers something occurring when it actually didn't occur. And in one understanding of how memory works, that can only happen with an intentional lie. With our understanding now of how memory works, we know that memory is reconstructive. We know that false memories can come out of information that is reconstructed in this way. So we know that even though that was not the case, it does not mean that she is intentionally lying about the incident. It's just that her mind has created this particular false memory. So just another kind of public service announcement for the importance of showing people lists of words in a room and asking them to recall it can have massive implications, in this case, whether somebody ends up going to jail or not.